Hello guys, welcome back to the video today. And in today's video, I will be talking about how I became a Transformers fan. Now you guys voted on it in the community post, so this is what I'll be talking about. Let me know in the comments if you want me to do more community posts like that, so you guys can all vote for which video comes to the channel next. So the story of how I became a Transformers fan is actually kind of a long story, not too long. I'll just explain the entire thing. So back in 2007, the year I was born, the year the first Transformers movie came out. My mom actually got me two Transformers before I was even born. I was destined to be a Transformers fan. She got me this Bumblebee and this Optimus Prime right here. These two were my very first Transformers figures. At the time, and even the years after that, I didn't like Transformers. I don't know why. Something was wrong with me. I didn't like Transformers. These two just went into a box together and didn't come out for several years. My brother was actually into Transformers too, but I didn't like Transformers. But in 2015, around July, 4th of July, has to be around there, because my uncle invited us to his house. He used to cook. He was a real good cook. He used to cook and tell us to come eat, so we did that. He had a party, like not a party, but like a dinner. And then Transformers Dark of the Moon was playing, and the battle between Optimus and Sentinel in Chicago, that scene was playing. I think it was the final battle. They were fighting, they were throwing each other around. And I remember watching it. I was little, I was probably like 8 years old around the time. So I watched it, whatever I could, the final battle, and I just loved it. I thought I need to watch this. And then my uncle, I was on the couch. Everyone was in the living room. I was on the couch, and then everyone was in the kitchen eating, the dining room. And then and then my uncle sat by me, and then I asked him, "What is this? What is this movie?" And then he explained to me. At the time, I had no idea what he meant, but he explained it to me. Now it all makes sense. He explained the characters, why they were fighting, who the blue guy and the red guy were, which were Optimus and Sentinel. And then we were talking, and then he started talking about more Transformers. But at the time, I didn't know what he meant. I mean, I listened to him, but I didn't know what he meant at the time. But now, looking back, it turns out he grew up with the Transformers G1 series. And then he grew up with the Transformers Beast Wars series too. And he really liked Beast Wars. He was a big fan of Beast Wars. I still am not really a big... Well, at the time I didn't really know what it was. And then he explained to me some of the characters. And I really liked the way he explained it. And then, what else? So he explained it to me. And then my mom came over. And then I talked to my mom too. And then my uncle and my mom were close. We were all close. And then my uncle told my mom what the movie was. And my mom, later that night when we went home, my mom turned on the TV and put on Transformers Dark of the Moon. And I watched the entire movie and I loved it. To this day, Dark of the Moon is still my favorite movie. No movie can dethrone it. That means Rise of the Beast too. Can't dethrone Dark of the Moon. For me personally, I love Dark of the Moon. It's my favorite movie. Transformers, probably my favorite movie of all time. And then... what else happened? So that was July of 2015, and then I became a fan, and then I found out that they made figures of it. I was 8 years old at the time, so I didn't have a phone yet, so I found out they had made figures of it. At the time, my options were Robots in Disguise, early Combiner Wars stuff, and then just those two mainly, and then Rescue Bots too. At the time, I didn't know what they really were. I just would buy them because they were Transformers. And then 2016, and then 2016 happened, and then around that time, Combiner Wars was becoming real relevant, so I bought figures from there and Robots in Disguise. And then 2017 happened. Transformers: The Last Knight came out. Now I know a lot of people don't like Transformers: The Last Knight. I can see the problems. I'm not gonna say it's like a fantastic movie because it has problems, but it's not a bad movie. People make it out to be a real bad movie, but I think it's okay. It's probably my second favorite movie because that's the first movie I watched in theaters. I watched it with my mom, my grandma, and my brother on opening day. I remember watching. I was so excited when it first came out, and the hype to that movie was awesome. Then I got all the figures, got Drift, Bumblebee, Crosshairs, Hound. I wanted Hound so bad, and I got him. I did get Optimus, but he broke, and I don't know whatever happened to him, sadly. And then that's what happened in 2017, and then Titans Return happened. The Headmasters. Titans Return was Headmasters. For those of you who don't know what Headmasters are, I'll put a picture up on the screen of what a Headmaster is. And then 2018 came around, Power of the Primes. That's when I bought a bunch of Transformers. And then Bumblebee, the trailer dropped, the movie dropped, everything. I watched that. I watched the Bumblebee movie with my brother again. I seem to watch a lot of movies with my brother. The Transformers movies, except Rise of the Beast. And then 2018. Oh, and then the beginning of Siege. It got Cog that year, and so many other Transformers. Then 2019 happened. In 2019, that's when Studio Series seemed to be at like its highest point, and it was everywhere. Every store I went to, Studio Series was there. That's when Kmart was still open, but they closed down sadly. That's where I got Jetfire and Springer. Then bought Studio Series and Siege 2019. 2020 is when I bought figures all the way up to March in person, and then Earthrise and Studio Series were out at the time. I got a lot of figures from that, and then March. 2020 of March, you guys know what happened to the whole world. And then I didn't go anywhere because that's when we were in lockdown for a long time. So I didn't go anywhere. My mom and grandma did, and they used to go to when they would go out and go grocery shopping and get stuff we needed, they would go to the toy section in Walmart, and they would call me or send me pictures, and they would ask me which one do I want, and I would pick out the ones I want over the phone. And that's how I got a lot of Earthrise figures. Their boxes are up there still. I got Earthrise figures, Studio Series figures, and then Netflix figures. And then, oh, also, I'm not too sure what year it was. It has to be between 2016 and 2019. My Aunt Laura, we had lunch with them one time at this restaurant, and I talked to her. I was close with her. And then I asked her, can you look for this movie for me? And then on one of the Transformers Prime DVDs, they advertised this box set. It was a silver box set. It came with all 4 seasons of the G1 movie, G1 series, G1. And I asked her, "Can you get this for me?" She's like, "Okay, I'll look for it." And then about a month after I told her about it, the mail came and she sent me a package, and it had the entire G1 series in a box set. I'll put a picture of it. I want to show it to you guys right here, but I don't know where it is. And it's kind of all like scratched up, and I've had it for a while now. But one day I'll show it to you guys in person on the camera. But I'll put a picture of it right now so you guys can see. That's what really got me to Transformers 2. I think that has to be around 2016, I think. Because that's when we moved. That has to be around there. That's when I got the G1, the whole G1 series. Then I watched Transformers 86. Sorry guys, I'm getting off the point. But I got all 5 live action movies, the Bumblebee, and then the Prime, Transformers Prime, all 3 seasons, and the movie, and then the whole G1 series and the 86 movie. It was great. I just loved Transformers, became such a huge fan. So 2020 happened, the whole world happened, and then my mom and grandma would go out and get figures for me. When they would go out. And that's how I got a lot of Transformers. I got Earthrise stuff, I got Optimus that way, I got Sentinel. My mom actually texted me, or no, she called me, and she said they have Sentinel, and I was like, Sentinel? I had a phone then, I was like, Sentinel? He's a new figure, can you get him? She's like, okay. And my mom got me Sentinel, Mixmaster, and Scrapper all at the same time. I'll put a picture up, she took a picture of it. That was in 2020. And then, also that year, the Siege series dropped, and I watched it. It's not bad. It's not too good either, but that'll be its own video one day. And then 2021 happened, Kingdom came out. Now when Kingdom came out, I knew the characters. I knew Optimus Primal, I knew Megatron, T-Rex Megatron, because my uncle Brent had explained it to me. The uncle that I told you guys about that explained it to me. I knew who the characters were, but I just couldn't buy them. I didn't know who they were. I mean, I know who he was. He told me about them, but I didn't feel attached to the character. Like Optimus, I'll buy him immediately. But Primal, I just thought no. So I skipped a lot of the Kingdom figures. Like I saw every Kingdom figure in store, but I only bought the G1 characters. Don't call me a G1er. I like the favors too. And then what else? And then the series dropped for Earthrise. It was a great series. And then Kingdom probably is the best series though out of the trilogy. And then Studio Series came out. Studio Series 86 came out, and I got a lot of figures from that. All the Dinobots. I got all the Dinobots now. And then 2023 Rise of the Beast happened. I like Rise of the Beast. It's a good movie. It's a fantastic movie. I'll do a movie review on it one day. One day I'll do it. Just not today, this month, maybe next month, maybe January. We'll see. But I'll do a review on it. But basically, my uncle got me into Transformers, and I'm very thankful he did. And then I don't know. I wish he could see Rise of the Beast. He probably would have loved Rise of the Beast. He always wanted to see Primal in a live action movie, and now there's a live action movie of Primal called Rise of the Beast. He'll probably be in the Rise of the Beast. Primal will probably be in the sequel, hopefully. So it was my uncle who started it all, got me into Transformers and everything. I'm very thankful he did. And I want to give a shout out to my mom and my grandma and my grandpa. All three of them. I know all three of them watch, especially my mom. My mom, she supports me all the time. And if you guys see a lady comment on all my videos, that's her. She comments on everyone. She's very supportive. So I want to give a shout out to my mom, my grandpa, my grandma. They're the best. They're the best mom, best grandpa, best grandma in the world. They support me with my Transformers. They bought me Transformers. They're always on my side. I love them. They love me. They're my family. I'm very thankful for them. And it is Thanksgiving. It's Thanksgiving. Wow. It's Thanksgiving night. Technically, this is being recorded Thanksgiving night. I wanted to have it out by Saturday, but I don't know if I can. We'll see if I can. And now I'm gonna talk about my favorite character. And guess who my favorite character is? It is, of course, it's Optimus Prime. Who else is it gonna be? It's not Bumblebee. It's never gonna be Bumblebee. Sorry, but it's Optimus Prime. Now I own this Optimus Prime. I own the Studio Series 44 Optimus Prime, the Power of the Primes Optimus Prime, the Studio Series 38 Optimus Prime, the Laser Optimus Prime. You guys get it. I own a lot of Optimus Primes. I would get them all out here, but they're all in boxes in their case, and I don't want to take them out. So I only have the SS Optimus. My second favorite character is probably Ironhide. Ironhide really stood out to me in the movie. He's right here. This is an original copy of the Studio Series 14. I think his number was 14. Studio Series 14. So Ironhide and Optimus are my two favorite characters, but Optimus is my favorite character. Now, Optimus is the leader of the Autobots. I mean, duh, we all know he is, but he's the leader of the Autobots. But when you compare Optimus to other TV show leaders, he's a kind, gentle, nice person, and he doesn't yell. I would say he's not violent, but he can be. While in the movies he's violent because he's mad and he's protecting his Transformers, his friends. And the character of Optimus is mostly in character throughout all the shows, and Optimus is my favorite character. I will always cherish this Optimus Prime and all my Optimus Prime figures. And then I remember hearing Optimus speak for the first time in Dark of the Moon. He was actually yelling. I remember he was yelling that because seeing him in battle he was yelling and fighting. But this is my favorite character is Optimus Prime. It'll always be Optimus Prime. A close second is Ironhide though. And I think that's all for this video. My uncle Brent, he probably would have loved to have watched this video. He probably would have loved to watch Rise of the Beast. He always wanted to see the Beast Wars characters in live action form. And I'm sure he would have loved Primal and Rhinox, Cheetor, Airazor. Airazor's right here as a matter of fact. Here's Airazor. I did a review on this. Go watch Airazor's review. Sorry about the sound quality. Airazor's review. Something happened to the thingy. To the mic. But go watch Airazor's review. It's a good review. And I'm sorry if you can hear crunching in the background. My cat Gordon's eating again. And I would stop him, but I'll just let him do it. So that's that crunchy noise in the background. If you guys can hear it, I don't know if the mic will pick it up. So I think that's it for this video. Oh, and then I have my hair pictures, and then it's gotta be the Dinobot. So number 3 is Grimlock, number 2 Ironhide, and then of course number 1 Optimus. So Grimlock and the Dinobots are my third favorite characters. But Grimlock, I've got Grimlock. I've had Grimlock here for about 2 years now. I also have the Studio Series, I think it's 07 Grimlock's number, the last from the Age of Extinction. But I like the Dinobots. The Dinobots, Ironhide, and Optimus are my favorite characters. They always will be. And I think that's it for this video. So happy Thanksgiving. I hope you all had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Even though this video probably won't come out on Thanksgiving. It'll probably come out either Friday or maybe Saturday. We'll see. I'll upload it whenever I can. Before Sunday though. Sunday's the due date. And I hope you guys like this video. Like, comment, subscribe. Feel free to leave a comment about anything. Yeah, I'll chat with you guys. And I think that's it for this video. I covered how I became a Shenmue fan thanks to my uncle. I covered the summary of the channel and the summary of me collecting and talking about my favorite character. And I think that's it. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys to my family. I'm so thankful for all of you people who watch my channel and subscribing and coming back to watch it. And I'm thankful for my family and everyone. And I'm thankful for my uncle getting me into Transformers. I'm sure he's looking down, watching me making videos. And I think that's it for this video, guys. So I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm gonna put another community post up. So vote on the community post and leave a comment if you want to, and give it a like, and give this video a like. So I think that's all, guys. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.